Hello, today we're taking a look at Necropolis. Now this is a game that I'd known about for quite a while and has been out for a little bit. I think it's like a month or so. That's actually not very long that it's been out. But when it came out, it didn't get the best reviews, but I sat with it, watched how it was going, and according to the reviews, this new edition has made it actually quite a decent game. So let's get in here and see what it's all about. Basically, it's a kind of similar to a Dark Souls style of roguelike game. What is this? We're going to be a character called Blackguard, son of Erewo? Son of Erewo. Okay, apparently our father's name is Erewo. I personally do not want to be born. What is this? In a time where women were women, men were men, and rat things with the ability of human speech were, well, you get the idea. Disgusting? Is that what you're trying to get at? Because, ugh, those things are terrible. Oh, hello. Okay, this is us. Once more I stir. How long have I slumbered this time? Decades? What the heck? Oh, we need to stop moving. Gods, kings, and monsters all obey the edicts of the controller layout. Okay. I'm all about the controller layout. Well, with any hope, with all of that information behind us, we should be able to actually, you know, fight our way through things. Who are you? Welcome to Scriptorium. I recommend the picture book, specifically the handsome volume on bestowment. Well, would you shut up, giant pyramid? I don't care. You're the brazen head. If you want to survive, you will curry my favor. Those who serve me earn tokens of favor. Understood, giant Illuminati head. I understand what you're on about. So I guess this is like a hub world kind of thing, where I guess we get stuff and bring it back here. Just guessing. Put those recipes to good use. Craft a bomb or something. Can we craft a bomb? How do we craft a bomb? Crafting, okay. Looks like we've got a recipe for energetic strike, adventurer's chalk, standard rations, and rotten meats. We can't actually make a bomb, unfortunately, Mr. Not skeleton head, pyramid head man. Okay. Where do we go to go into combat? I would guess it's in this direction, because there's a dead person here. I could have sworn we'd already done this. Maybe that was before the reset. Hello. Become invisible. Incant. I don't know what all of those objectives were, but we're gonna go through here and hope that there's... Oh, look, there's a spider! Hello, spider! I hate spiders. Spiders are the worst. Get out of here, spider. You're all dead. How'd you feel about that? You thought that you were so cool coming in here being like, I'm a giant spider. I'm gonna take you down. Can I get these? Oh, I wanted loot. These spiky barrels, they promise loot, but take it from us like a vicious creature. Okay. They're not actually vicious creatures. Ooh, what's this? Hello? What the heck? Oh, is this some sort of loot thing? Hey, I want my loot. If you're gonna try to... Oh, we don't get any loot. Okay, so those guys are kind of like crystal lizards. We need to catch them before they get away or we don't get any loot. Hey, rat, how's it going? What does a rat give us? Ichor. It's a 3-headed rat. You know, it must be really hard to actually walk around like that. By the way, those things actually... Ow! Jeez, shut up, statues. Contrary to popular belief, have some weird standing within history. I believe it is called a rat king. They are really weird archaeological things that are just like appear to be a bunch of rats connected by the tail. You can look it up. It's a really weird thing in archaeology. I mean, I don't really have much else to say about it because there's not really much more to be said about it. People really aren't quite sure what it's all on about. Oh, this does not look like a good place to be. I regret having come here. I understand this is a bad idea. Oh, our attacks are very slow, aren't they? I thought we would be a bit faster on the attacking, but not so much. Guys, I don't mean to be that guy, but if you could all just calm your faces and just, you know, I just want to live in peace. I'm sure that Red Tribe can understand that people want to live in peace. I mean, I'm not going to judge you just because you're red. I mean, I might a little bit. I'm going to judge you a lot just because you're red, But at the same time, I mean, we don't have to make that the defining feature of you, I think. I mean, I think the judgment actually does kind of force it to be the defining feature of you, unfortunately. But at the same time, I mean, we could possibly have gotten along had I not killed you all. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much of a chance for them once they started fighting us. That being said, we do have, like, no health left. Ooh, a single standard ration. So how do we eat a standard ration? Is it X? Oh, yeah, look at that. Sweet nutrients! Oh. Can we get, like, some treasure out of this treasure chest? Oh, we can. It's a rat! Oh, nope, it's a bird. Oh, it's a bird selling things. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. There's worse things. What can we possibly do here? Looks like we can buy some recipes, or we can buy some individual potions. Is it just me, or does it sound like there's something skittering up behind us that's about to eat us? What is this? Restores what is lost due to blade and bone. Ah, okay, I see. So a potion of vigor is like a health potion. Can we possibly... How much cash money do we have? 170? I'm going to purchase a recipe for a potion of vigor. And I think we'll grab a couple potions of vigor on top of that. Thank you, strange, unusual bird creature. I am concerned by your existence, but at the same time, not so... Okay. That didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. I didn't figure we'd drop so readily downwards. Apparently, this guy loves straight down sword cuts. I get it. I understand. What is this? Hey, a treasure chest. I swear, if this treasure chest has a bird in it, I'm not even. Are there mimics in this game? That's probably a question you should ask before. Oh, a potion of vigor. Usually, you ask the question of, are there mimics before you open the treasure chest? Just saying, it's actually not all that helpful to ask afterwards. Oh, look. It's... Oh. I was gonna say, oh, look, it's yellow people, but I don't think those yellow people like us. I'm pretty sure those yellow people hate us. What is this? Abraxas appointed the legendary 13 to bring justice and peace to Zothir. Delegation is a sign of a gifted leader. That is true. Delegation is the sign of a gifted leader. Not being giant golden creatures is also the sign of a gifted leader. Meaning, of course, that golden thing is not a gifted leader. Why do you have the head of my friend who is in the opening area? I would prefer that you didn't have the head of my friend. Oh, my word. Things do not seem to be going terribly well. We've got 2 skeletons. I mean, I'm actually not all that, like, frightened of the skeletons if I have to level with you. But that guy, I'm kind of freaked out by the robot guy. He is almost totally a robot. I mean, he's got electric attacks. He's golden, which is apparently now a sign that the enemy is, in fact, a robot. I was not aware of this prior to now. Ow, ow. That hurt a lot. That was totally not worth it. But I take it back. Pyramid short sword. Oh, that sounds great. I mean, it was a level 0, but at the same time. Wait, do we have stats on these? I need some stats on these items. Oh, we could get a hooked blade. It's totally a kukri. Or we could get a pyramid blade, which is... What do we got with this? Ah, seems like we got some quick attacks. How about this kukri? What do we got? Oh, just some short swipes as well. I mean, I think an electrified pyramid blade is a lot cooler than any form of, like, screamer blade or whatnot that happens to be sitting out here. So just saying, pretty sure this is going to be a better move. Although we can carry 2 weapons, can't we? Oh, we totally can. So if we take the old longsword and we switch it out for this, which is probably a better weapon than the old longsword, and then we just stick with the pyramid short sword, I swear. This is the best situation one has ever seen themselves in, probably. What is that? Ooh, a new shield. You know, I feel like we're actually doing pretty well at this so far, just saying. I mean, I don't want to jinx us or anything, but I'm pretty sure we're doing a decent job here. I feel like we have the potential to go the distance necessary to do whatever the heck we're supposed to be doing here. I'm pretty sure I may have skipped the part where they actually told us what we're supposed to be doing here. But we don't actually need to know what we're supposed to be doing. You know, it's just not important. All that we need to know is that things need to be killed. These things out here. And we can kill them. Which we clearly can't. You seem to have quite a large shield, my friend. I don't mean to be that man, but a shield is a sign of great fear and trembling within enemies. So you, my friend, are of the fear and trembling sort. Man, you do move a long distance with each of these dashes. Yeah, shut your face, Pyramid Man. I don't care about your stupid shield and dagger combo. Okay, I take it back. I do care a little bit about his stupid shield and dagger combo. I mean, it is to be noted, generally shield and sword... Okay, let's try to talk again. Generally, shield and short sword is a much better combination than like a shield and a dagger. I think he might have a short sword. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, are we doing any damage to him right now? Just asking because kind of seems like we're not doing anything. But we did just parry him, which is impressive because generally I'm the worst at parrying things. But in this particular instance, we seem to have actually succeeded quite nicely. What's this, the Footman's Buckler? I would rather have a giant pyramid shield than a Footman's Buckler, just saying. So how do we switch out? So we've got, okay. That switches our sword, that switches our shield. Perfect. I think I like the triangle shield more. I don't know if they actually have better stats from one another or anything. I would guess that that's almost 100% certain there are stats. We might not have the necessary skills to be able to understand whether or not the stats are better. I mean, we can see the basic tiers, so I'm guessing at some point we'll get, like, tier 2 equipment that's going to be super awesome. I picked up an unknown potion. Oh, man, you know what my favorite thing to drink is? Unknown potions. I mean, if you don't know what it's going to do, it's far more interesting than the potions that you're like 100% certain that they won't kill you. Hey! You're going the wrong way! Oh, he's bringing his friend. I see how it is. You, calm your butts. I need to kill you before those guys show up, because I don't know about you, but I don't like those guys. Get out of here. Okay, okay. This isn't too complicated. It definitely does pull a lot from Dark Souls, I can say. Ooh, look at this thing. It's like a Chris, but it's not a Chris because it's a pariah blade. Do we still have our pyramid short sword? Do we want a pariah blade or do we want a screamer blade? I like screaming more than I like pariahing, so I'm pretty sure we'll stick with the screamer blade. I actually know how to scream as opposed to having basically no clue how to be or do pariah. So, there you go. Hey, Skeleton Man. Oh, I see how it is. These guys aren't completely stupid. They always try to go and bring their friends into combat so that they're not fighting on their own. That's actually quite smart. I mean, I don't like it because I'd prefer to fight them one by one because that's definitely a heck of a lot easier. But, you know, more intelligent enemies is not always a terrible thing. Probably. I mean, it's a terrible thing for my continued survival overall, but I mean, in terms of, you know, interesting combat, it's definitely not the worst. Oh, what are these things? We've got these, like, pariah enemies, which are those, like, sort of rogue-looking dudes. This guy looks like a joker. I'm gonna level with you. That helmet is not becoming of you, sir. You should probably try to come up with a slightly more interesting and perhaps not, like, complete joke of a helmet to wear at some point. I mean, he's never going to because I just killed him. Which is probably not the nicest thing that we could have done to him. I mean, just thinking about it, that's not... I mean, it's not my job to be nice to my enemies, but at the same time, if we're gonna give them fashion advice, I think the best move would be to give them some opportunity to actually act upon said fashion advice. Hey, you! Oh, look at you. There is a good variety of enemies here. What I'm not 100% certain about is how many of these are actually different enemies. Like those skeletons, There were a lot of different looking skeletons, but I'm pretty sure they all were basically the same enemy, just with a different skin. Abraxas has left this plane of existence. The necropolis is collapsing without his influence. Last one out is a bloody lump. I'm pretty sure a lot of people inside will be a bloody lump too. Fen the Dancer was a graceful terror. Graceful terror. Only once was her step ever set in error. By me? Probably not. It's probably by someone a bit more significant. Is that an ogre? Nope. That is what I can only describe as a land shark. I didn't want to meet a land shark. That's terrible. There are people coming up behind us. How did they get behind us? Ow. Also, you totally just wrecked your own friend. Where are these peeps coming from right now? Where y'all coming from? Come on, show yourselves. Run for your lives, people. We are currently massively outnumbered at this point. I don't know if you noticed, but this is like a 7-on-1 situation, so I don't like my chances. I hate our chances. Oh, what the heck? Where are you all coming from? There's so many of them. It's gone from like a simple encounter to 100,000 enemies have just decided that they want to make their swords our home. Please chug that potion a lot faster. Oh my word. Okay. Apparently in combat, chugging potions is actually quite slow. Oh man. I don't think I want to actually tango with the land shark until we've at least dealt with a few more of these enemies. I mean, in saying that, I think if my hearing is proper, they're just bringing in more enemies. Oh no, run, ow, that hurt. Where is, I think the guy with the silly helmet might be the cause of the numerous enemies that are showing up. Oh yeah? You really want to pull a little bit of that there. I think if we can take him down in the very least. I've been poisoned! Did I just eat did I just try to chug a health potion that wasn't actually a health potion? Did you step in the fire again? How do you not see it there? What do you mean step in the fire again? I just got beaten to death by a land shark. I mean, in saying that, I don't feel like we actually did all that terribly. I think that was pretty good. We reached level 1. Arguably terrible. We killed 29 enemies. That's pretty good. We explored 4 areas. That's more than the levels that we reached. And sustained 21 hits, which is okay. We didn't get any objectives, but I also wasn't really paying attention to objectives anyway. Okay, it looks like we are like seconds away from getting a totem of favor. Nice. Well, I feel like that was actually a pretty good first attempt. Who the heck is this? I don't want to be a brute. Oh, I see. It's the different classes. Oh. So we've got the female blackguard, the male blackguard, son of Erewo, and we've got this brute person and a male brute person. Personally, I do much more prefer the blackguard. They are probably not as good at surviving, but you know. I feel like being a bit more nimble on my feet is a bit more useful. What are you saying? Hear the tale of the amulets of power. 5 were made and scattered to the corners of the necropolis, fashionable and wholly constructed of the finest gold. Stay tuned for this special offer. Okay. So, does anything stick around between runs? That is a fair question. I don't think they do. I think we have to go run from run completely anew. Okay. I mean, that's not the end of the world, because, I mean, we have some good skills on us to begin with. Well, that is, for now, the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. This has been Necropolis, which is a pretty interesting looking game. It's kind of a Dark Souls roguelike game, which it seems interesting. I've heard that there is more depth to the levels as you explore them more, that on the outset it looks like just a bunch of things, but you can actually like climb up on top of the levels and such things if you actually aren't a massive coward like I am and are willing to go, ow, jump out like into the abyss. But at the same time, I think it needs a bit more gameplay to really understand whether or not it has the depth necessary to be considered a great game. But from what I've seen here, it looks pretty good. So thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.